Now, last week I dropped a gem on how you can get a revolving business line of credit with a minimum limit of 50,000 all the way up to $100,000 with no tax returns. Now, I dropped this gem last week and already a handful of subscribers have gotten approved for huge credit limits on this business line of credit. Now, right here, y'all can see this is Smart Biz. Now, for those who don't know yet, Smart Biz is now Smart Biz Bank. So this is actually a nationwide bank that could offer a line of credit as well as other financial products to all customers nationwide with no geographic restriction. Now, as y'all can see right here, this client got an offer for $80,000. Now, the limit is 100K, so they got $80,000. Now, the way this works, there's a 24-month draw period. This is when you can revolve the amount. So, paying it back and forth. So when you use it, you draw down on it. And then once you repay it, more credit becomes available to you. And then at the end of that 24 months, if you haven't paid your balance off, it converts into an installment loan. So whatever balance that you still have on the line of credit, when it closes, or if you decide to renew it, you could also renew it, but it's like going through another underwriting process. If you don't renew it and you wind up having a balance, it just converts into an installment loan. So you really have it for about 5 years if you count the first 24-month revolving period. And then if you wind up having a balance and you don't continue or you don't renew it, it just turns into a 36-month installment loan. Now, as far as the documentation, so right here it says required documentation includes 6 months of business bank statements and a government issued ID. Now, this is a game changer because, as y'all know, most business lines of credit, if you go to any of the commercial banks, they're going to ask you for a profit and loss statement or personal and business tax returns. Now, with the Smart Biz business line of credit, they're just asking you for bank statements. Now, I know a lot of people don't like to provide documentation, but there's a distinct difference between CPA prepared tax returns and a profit and loss statement, which has to be reconciled with a bookkeeper and a CPA versus just bank statements that show transactions. Two completely different sets of documents with a P&L and tax returns that has to be prepared. Usually that takes weeks to prepare that from the previous year. All they're looking for is 6 months of bank statements. Now, if you have a business, this should be very easy to produce. You just go to your online banking, download it, and then upload it to the portal. Now, again, as it says right here, the draw period is 24 months. And after the 2 years, the client can either allow the line of credit to close or apply to extend the term. Now, when you come up for renewal, you do have to basically reapply. So you still have to provide new information, new bank statements, whatever the case is. So they just want to make sure that you still qualify. But again, no tax documents, no tax returns. So it's purely based off of your banking data. So it doesn't matter if you're unprofitable, as long as they can see through your banking activity that you have some money coming in, that's going to look favorable for you. Now, we had another successful subscriber funding. Now, this particular subscriber actually did apply for the Streamline SBA program. Now, this is a new program where you can get up to $150,000, and it's based on a max loan amount of 40% of your gross revenue. Now, with the SBA loans, they are asking you for tax returns. So just a distinction. If you go through SmartBiz, I've dropped a link in the description. Go through SmartBiz Bank. They'll ask you if you want to apply for a term loan, a line of credit, or the different SBA 7A loans. Now, the line of credit is the only product that does not require tax returns. Now, all of the SBA 7A will ask for the last year's tax return. So I just wanted to make that distinction. Line of credit, no tax returns. SBA loan, tax returns. Now, this subscriber got the maximum $150,000, and this is a 10-year term, prime plus the margin. So very, very good interest rate. And the one thing you also got to keep in mind with these SBA loans, especially the 7A loans, these are actually variable loans. So the rates can actually change. But the good thing about it, we know that interest rates are actually about to come down. So even if you apply right now and get approved, your cost of capital is going to be headed downwards, not up. So this is a great time if you do want to get an SBA loan. Now, let me walk you through how easy this process is. So basically, all they did was provide basic information about the business and the owner, completed a pre-qualification. Now, this is when they did a soft pull of their credit and verified their identity, and then they submitted their docs. Now, this is very important because a lot of y'all fill these applications out and you don't upload any documentation. So this is not a no doc situation. You will have to produce some type of documentation, and depending on the product. With the line of credit is going to be bank statements. With the SBA loan is going to be your tax returns. So after they submitted all of this, then they got offers generated. So in order to get the offer, you will have to produce some type of paperwork. All right. So right now they're in packaging. So collecting final documentation to complete the application and receive the final approval. So this all happened within a matter of just a day or two. They're already on their way to getting approved for $150,000 with this SBA Express, and then $80,000 for a different subscriber with the business line of credit. Now, I've been telling y'all this play right here is going to get a lot of people funded. Now, that's just 2 subscribers who took action. They clicked the link in the description of the video. And between those 2 subscribers, that's over $230,000 in business funding. And this is cash money that they can get into their bank account. This isn't credit cards where you got to liquidate. We're talking about a lump sum, 150,000 dropping straight into your bank account, or a line of credit that you could reuse for 2 years. At the end of the term, you could renew it or turn it into an installment loan for another 3 years. So you get a total potential of up to 5 years when you get the business line of credit, and the SBA loans go out to 10 years. So that's a long time that you have access to that money, put that into a business and start earning some profit, pay it back, and maybe even re-up with another loan to continue to grow and scale your business. SmartBiz Bank is definitely handing out that bag. The only question is, are you going to get yours? Click the link in the description of the video, and maybe you might be the next subscriber to get that bag from SmartBiz Bank. Let's go get this money right now.